也是，有一种这个性。
Let's just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes? Oh, let's just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes? Hoes, gotta love them. What's going on with this fucking? This is what I want to eat. Hoes, can't just talk about hoes. Can we talk about hoes? Man, look. I don't know, let me figure out what's going on with the camera. It's gonna be one of them nights tonight. So I hope y'all ready. I hope everybody is properly prepared and excited. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Let me figure out what the fuck is going on my camera, man. Like, that's not even the right shit. Seem to be all right. That's what I'm saying. That shit don't make no fucking sense. I don't know. It looks like it's a little bit better now. I gotta get a fucking light or something. Anyway, I don't fucking know. It's always something. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Streamlabs. The fucking ain't shit working. That shit. I haven't contacted their ass. Oh, just do this and reset. The shit fucking worse now. Oh, yeah. Anywho, fuck it. It's just right. I don't give a shit. Fuck about all that shit. So, fair warning. It's going to be a very interesting topic. Anybody want to dispute what I have to say this evening is more than welcome. I won't be wrong. I will not be wrong. So we ain't even what's the motherfucking deal? Hey man, let's see what we got join us in the conversation. What the fuck? This light is pissing me off. Everything's pissing me off. Man, let me tell y'all. So before we get this stream started, I'm super pissed. Like, so fucking turning this shit, trying to fuck this. My mom's so goddamn big. I thought it was a good idea. It was a bad idea. It's not this. It's just the logistics of everything right now. So just don't mind. I'm trying to create some space. Anyway, my stupid ass is supposed to get off, right? I didn't cut the little thing off. I had to take another fucking long ass call when I was supposed to get out. I was so pissed because I thought I timed everything perfectly. Get off, baby. Fucking, you gotta hear that fucking ring. I can't hang up because then I get in trouble. Fucking hang up. Piece of shit. Anyway. Tonight, we're going to talk about what shitty parents all of you are, right? So I hope you are ready for that. I know some of you are going to say, well, Huncho, you said the parents of black children. I'm not black. Well, if you have a mixed child, you are also to blame. You might be worse. The mixed children's parents might be worse than the black kids' parents, right? And so we're going to get into all of this. We have a lot of fucking conversation. I'm like, ain't shit working. Hold on, let me fucking just take all this stupid ass shit. Let me just take all of it off. Like, fuck it. Dreamlabs ain't even fucking working. I've been fucking with this shit all goddamn weekend. I hope y'all had a good week. Who's in charge of fucking Tubi Tuesday tonight? Like, I don't even know. All right, I don't even know who's got Tubi Tuesday. I don't even know if anybody got popcorn or pick. So we may do something random. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I ain't finna talk about none of that shit. If Streamlabs, like, cause a lot of shit is connected through this to set certain shit off in a certain way, and so it's not with it not working properly. That sucks. I know I cut the man. I ain't got the bite on. There's a bunch of little stupid shit. I know I cut that bitch on right before we got started, and then I had to reset the fucking. I had to reset the computer. It was doing some weird shit. Anyway, so the bot should be activated, and y'all should be getting your little points. Make sure you comment. This point, remember, this bot is more active. Like, you're not gonna get points just for sitting there. You actually have to comment and participate in the conversation, get points and shit. So that should be open. I'll be tweaking some other little shit. But anyway, welcome to the Den. If you're not familiar with the Den is the best conversation in the entire world. And the reason why is because you wonderful people who come and be a part of the conversation. We are like 30 hours from me being able to reapply for getting the Den monetized. So y'all ain't got shit to do. Go watch some old Dens. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think that I like the first time the Den got monetized. How excited it was a scary time, right? Like this channel might get canceled when they see what's existing. I kind of feel like that again. Like bitch might get canceled. I don't know none of this shit that's going. Oh, that's why it's on the wrong fucking account. Duh. I wonder why the fucking shit wasn't showing up in there. All right. So make sure I hit that black button. Hit the like button. And like I said, let's see what we got joining us, and then let's get into it. All right, lovely Miss Kay Grace joining us this evening. The lovely Miss Belle Northside in the building. So, Lise, what's the motherfucking deal? Ken, I got that. Young Ken, I got that. We're going to talk about that tonight. Jared Key, the key man, the key bump. What's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Y'all don't understand. I'll be doing too much. Michelle's here. That's a thing. J Mel, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. HT Jason. Salute, my boy. We need to hear some guitar from Jay. We ain't heard no guitar from Jason in a while. Rob. I ain't heard from my boy Rob in a minute either, man. Rob, I feel like this is a conversation we need to talk about tonight. Is going to be, I got some shit for y'all. D, the lovely Miss D, the Gamma, Five Slammer Gamma. White people's kids are fucked, but they fucked in a different way. Like, as a whole, everybody's fucked. But like, when you're on the bottom of being fucked, and I already know J Mel gonna say some shit and that's why I worded it like that. But when you on the bottom of society and the society's fucked and you're on the bottom of society and you're still getting fucked, you're getting double fucked. It's like a gay train going on. Let's see. 335. Peace. What's the motherfucking deal? Oh, I awarded myself some points. Ain't that nice? Let's see. Shout out to Young Ken, man. You've been watching old Diz. My daughter has who was the J that doesn't want to watch. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not built for modern individuals, especially kids. Like, I hate them. Fucking hate. Like, I'm at the point, like, I don't know some of y'all's kids, right? I fuck with y'all. I probably hate your children. Like, I've already like pre-established in my mind. I don't like them. Don't know them. Y'all can tell me all the wonderful things. I don't like them. Right? It's like this society of children. They're shitty. Like, if I ever slipped up, I'd jump off a fucking cliff. At this point, like it's. Oh yeah, there's no way. At least I get life insurance. I guess there's that, right? Anyway, let me cut these little things off because they are not doing shit. That's working because that ain't fucking Streamlabs. That shit ain't working. That ain't working, and the events are not working. So we're gonna go real plain fucking Jane today. Let's rock, baby. Let's rock. So tonight we're talking about why why parents of black children are failing their kids, right? And so I'm gonna tell you why, right? And when I say black children, I'm gonna talk about black children. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm gonna talk about black children, right? And why I'm talking about black children. Because I'm gonna show y'all some things. I said I'm gonna start showing stuff in relation to the shit that I'm talking about. So there can be context and understanding, right? And shout out to everybody who came through the morning sauce. If y'all didn't know, we are doing sauce in the mornings now, just to accommodate the schedule. We're gonna make it shake. However, so everybody who came through the sauce, who was fucking with the sauce, appreciate y'all. So right now, we live in a society of the most, we always talk about how entitled the children are, right? And they are. But what we don't talk about enough is how worthless these fucking kids are, right? And the reason why they're worthless, I said the other day, it's not the kid's fault. It's the parents' fault. But the most worthless kids out of all the bunch is the ones who are raised by the parents of black children, right? Because you say, well, black children, why are you saying just black parents? Because the mixed couple, interracial, mixed breed children, they align themselves with the blacks for whatever reason, which is, look, I'll tell y'all, if I was that nigga, I'd be the corniest, y'all call me Uncle Thomas. If I was, I wouldn't fuck with you, nigga. Like, I'm super serious. Like, I was always on that more than 3, I will not be. Like, I'm for real, for real. Like, yeah, I don't like the shit I've been seeing lately. Maybe I'm just getting older. Maybe my mind stays different. And I say this shit being a mad niggerish individual myself, right? Like I can be very niggerish. But here we are. I'm going to show y'all some things. I'm going to say this is why the parents are trash. So normally, I shared a video in the Discord earlier. I don't want to show it on stream because they'll probably, it's like violence against kids. I don't think children should be beaten. I think beat the shit out of them, right? Like kick them down some stairs for all I give a fuck. Throw them away. Like their words is like throw them away. They're dysfunctional, right? At this point, just get rid of them. If they anything after I don't know, man. Like after the 2000s is a little late too. Might have to throw that shit away. It's defective, right? Like remember, like when they used to make cars back in the day. This is the perfect analogy. Remember when they used to make cars back in the day out of metal? Same fucking car, American muscle out of metal, and then now they make that same fucking car out of plastic. Yeah, it's faster, and it has all kind of nifty features. It's computerized, but that bitch is trash. It's made out of fucking it's complete crap. You wrecked that hoe. It's done. You fucking used to drive battleships back in the day. We used to be battleships, right? Now, got a bunch of fucking soft plastic motherfuckers. Y'all raised them, right? And I blame every motherfucker in this bitch who try to be friends with their fucking kids. Like, everybody, like anybody who tries to be friends with their children is a cancer on society. Like, kids were not made to be your fucking friend. And the people who mostly try to be friends with their kids are single women because they don't have no friends. People don't like women. Women don't even like women. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have nobody. I'm just going to be buddies with my kid. I'm going to dress him like the man I used to be with who doesn't want me anymore. So, like, exactly. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm in this stuck little area of speak my mind and probably not last long getting monetized. Just fuck it, right? And I'm just kind of like, fuck it. Because I'm at this point, I try to be reserved. I try to be a real reserved. Like in public, I'm very, very reserved. Because I know I garner a lot of attention. People stare at me for whatever. I used to think it was a bad thing. But recently I learned it's not a bad thing. And so I try to be chill, right? But I'm to the point where I don't think I got too much chill left in me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got too much concern for other people. I'm not saying I don't have concern for other people, but I'm not going to go out and start driving drunk and reckless and, driving on the sidewalk, which might not be a bad idea. But, like, seriously, let me just show you the videos, right? Let me show y'all the first video. We're going to get this party started, and we're just gonna talk about it. We're just gonna talk about it, right? Like, cause it's some stuff happening. Let me set this up, right? Cause I've just been doing things. Don't pay me any mind. I'm gonna show y'all this first video, and this is the video that got me thinking about this. Cause like normally, right, I come in here and I say, normally this stream would be black women are terrible parents, right? And that would be black women ain't shit, black women ain't shit, black women ain't shit. That would be the stream normally, right? That would be the topic, right? And not to say that I'm not right about it, because I am right about it. That's true, right? That's not false. But I have to throw black males in this mix now. And this is why I'm at the point where I kind of realize something, like why I can't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not condoning violence against anybody, but like, I wouldn't think twice about laying down a perceived threat from anything, somebody that you would consider the youth. I wouldn't be opposed, like at this point, because they're youth. Like I wouldn't, like I don't feel bad for the little motherfuckers, and I'm gonna show you why. Like, and usually they're just kidding. And again, yeah, they are, but once you've already corrupted the seed, it's a corrupted seed, right? I know people like Broderick, like everybody can be redeemed. Bitch, this ain't no fucking coupons. And I ain't mean to call you bitch, Broderick. Bitch, you know what I'm saying. But like, this ain't no fucking coupons, bro. This ain't no fucking, like, some people are just fucked, right? Like fucked, right? And we talk to people who get fucked and on the bottom getting fucked. It's just this whole, it's never a friend. It's never like, that should never end like, my kid is my friend. That should never be like, you should be cordial, but there should always be a level of feel like a kid shouldn't, like, they should feel comfortable coming to talk to you about anything, as an advisor or counselor for guidance. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to, but like your friend, that's not a term. That's not a fucking word you should use with your fucking, like, my kid's my friend. That's weirdo shit, right? Like the same shit. It's like being friends with your coworkers, right? Like I said, I don't go to work. Don't get a job looking to be friends. But like, if you meet somebody cool, after you work there for a little while, like, all right, this motherfucker, all right. Yeah, been here a couple of months, this motherfucker, okay. Now, if you've been thoroughly vetted, right? But like, to go to work, I'm gonna make me some new friends, my new job. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, again, right? And again, let's watch the video. Let's get ready because I've not begun to go. I'm warming up right now, right? Because it's just, I ate some grapes, ate some blueberries, but I ain't really eat. I ain't have time because, like I said, I stayed at work and I was going to chop up some chicken thighs and make some fajita meat, but I didn't have a chance to do that. So we'll see what happens. And then I can't be up all late because I got to start early streaming now, so I got to be reasonable with my time. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's watch this together, all right? Let's watch this together.
King! Yeah! Yeah!
All these men were raised by single women. All these males were raised by single women. I guarantee you. I'd be willing to bet money on it. Also, you gotta beware of ugly people. Ugly people do terrible things, right? Ugly people do terrible. Like, ugly people want to ruin society for everybody else because they're ugly, right? And they just feel like some type of way inside and they hate everything. You got to beware of ugly people because ugly people have kids and they make their kids do bad stuff because their kids become out ugly too, right? Don't talk about little kids is ugly. They're fucking ugly motherfuckers, right? Because they already on the wrong path. Ain't no redeeming them. These motherfuckers like, y'all seen Shotters? They look like the two little niggas from Shotters right there. Tell me it don't. Who seen Shotters in this motherfucker? Tell me that don't look like an American version of two little niggas from Shotters when they was young, when they robbed the little truck. That looked just like the little bastard. Come on, man. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. If you seen Shotters, tell me that don't look like the two little bastards, the niggas from Shotters when the fucking movie started. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, you see this shit. Ain't no real nigga encouraging this. This is boy shit. Like I tell you, like, hood motherfucker, hood shit is corny as fuck, dog. Hood shit is lame, right? And then, like, I wish niggas was like that. That's why I say black folks, we're so fucking stupid. They want to do some gay shit. That shit is corny. Like, look at how niggas look at black fashion. That shit is fucking corny, dog. Like, them fucking orthopedic shoes are lame. They're corny. We can pay $1,000 for some fucking an American version of Driller, straight up. That should be the Tubi Tuesday movie. I bet there's probably a movie in that bit. Anyway, like, hood shit is lame, dog. Come on, like, think about it. Like I told y'all, like, don't get me wrong, 2000s was the era. We used to wear some corny shit in the South in the fucking 2000s. Like, come on, bro. Then you look back on that shit, that's some monkey shit. Think about how Soulja Boy used to dress in the fucking niggas was dressing like Soulja Boy, dog. And doing that dumb ass shit. Get the fuck out. This shit is like, as a grown man, you gotta look on that shit and be like, that shit's lame as fuck. That shit's corny. And cool, I get it. Some people they like J's and they got we all know Jordans are not high class shoes. You like them because you like them. There's a value in them because people want them. But Jordan, even the cost is not it's not a classy fucking shoe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might still have the gangster SpongeBob. I don't know. I don't know if they had the gang. I probably I came from the era of the gangster Bugs Bunny and the gangster Tasmanian Devils and Daffy Ducks and shit. So I'm showing my age on that one. You feel me? I come from the era of Top Dog t-shirts. Y'all don't know shit about that, right? So I come from the era of y'all just don't know shit about that, right? Anyway. All I'm saying, this shit is lame, this shit is corny. We glorify the dumbest monkey shit. And if some cops would have raided this party and shot everybody in this bitch, I wouldn't have gave a fuck, right? Because they're saving us problems in the future. Anybody encouraging this kind of behavior to little kids, is a fucking problem. Like, think about it, right? I remember how the shit used to be. Like, if you know, you know. If you don't, whatever, right? In the hood, and I'm not ever condoning. I've done what I've done. Everybody's done what they've done, right? Everybody has a background. That's why I fuck with the den, because most people in the den come from a background of maybe something sketchy, maybe of having a past or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not always a silver spoon. Like, and you've grown, you've learned, and you learn how to relate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and I'm gonna be look. Don't make me pull up the Jordans. Don't make me pull up the Jordan list and tell y'all all which one of them hoes are trash. Right? Don't make me pull up Jordan and don't make me go in on the Jordans too and start telling y'all which ones are trash. It's only like 4, maybe 5 of the actual Jordan. We ain't even talking team Jordans and shit like that's automatic disqualifier, right? It's only like 5, 6 at the most if I gotta look at it, right? And I'm just not thinking of, like, come on, bro. Of Jordans that are really actually live. The rest of them motherfuckers are filler shoes, bro. Motherfuckers just like them because they say Jordan. All the Jordans ain't live, though. Let's be fucking for real, right? Let's be fucking for real. So, yeah, they are. Don't get me wrong. The 13s are my favorite. The 13s were my favorite shoe to ever hoop in. The 13s, and that's still my favorite Jordan. I had a pair of all black 13s. That was my dog. You was like, you was catching. You were not winning. you might as well call it a rap, dog. We stand on the court tonight, and multiple people are getting violent. Don't get out the lane. Don't stay in the lane. That's when I was slim, and man, get dog. Hey, I need to watch season 2 of fucking Invincible. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad. Shout out to Rob. I just seen season 2 came out. I got 2 things. I know the finale of Attack on Titan is coming out. I gotta catch that shit, and I need to catch Invincible. That's a great fucking show. So getting back to it, so if the cops would have raided this party and lit everybody up, they'd have done us all a favor, right? Like, look at this smile and shit, throwing money out. She got champagne, but like all this little fake shit. What is this? Like, why are we encouraging this shit? And here's my thing with why I say like the parents nowadays are so trash, because like. I wish I had. I don't know if I posted the video. I think I posted the video in the Discord that showed the little kids. I may or may not have. But they were asking the little kids singing their song, and the little girls coming up and singing Ski Yee and all this other shit. Like, bitch, we was singing Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round. We didn't know shit about no fucking Ski Yee. We ain't know shit about no fucking none of that dumbass shit. We didn't like. And when we did, I was talking to a friend the other day. Like when we did, like I remember. Being a kid, we were coming home from, well, like I said, I grew up Joe's Witness, so we didn't call it church. We called it the Kingdom Hall. So we'd go to meetings, right? Coming home from meetings. One night, radio on, and it's kind of low. I'm in the back seat. I want to say it's me, my mom. I want to say my grandma in the car. I forgot. It might have been somebody else. And I'm hearing on the radio, oh, me so honey. Oh, me so honey. Oh, me so honey. Me love you long time, right? I don't know what the fuck, but it's a crazy little voice. I'm a kid. I'm in the backseat singing, oh, me so. Don't know what the fuck a horny is. probably shooting skeet water. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But I'm saying this shit because I'm influenced by the shit around. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And what happened? My teacher, what the hell? What? And cut the fucking radio off and broke it down, right? Took that as a teaching moment. Ain't beat me up or abuse me, because see, this is what happens, because I'm gonna break something down, because y'all say, well, I talk about discipline. There's a difference between discipline and beating, and there was a big conversation in the Discord there. Y'all weren't there was, and I want to talk about that. So I may run long talking today. I'm gonna open the line up, but I may run long talking. There was a conversation being had in the Discord, and I hope Mr. Ken does call in today, because I want to explain to him the difference between discipline and a beating, right? Because there's a big difference, right? And what a father does versus how a mother handles things. Anyway, so huge conversation in the Discord going on today. But she broke it down and she explained, hey, this is not, but what most people do, especially women, because they respond emotionally, they'll beat the kid for the mistake. I see it all the fucking time. I remember I showed a video a while back. It was like a 2-3-year-old kid walking around and she beating on, like, that's not educating. That's not teaching the kid what they did wrong. They just know they got attacked, right? They just know they got attacked. So they don't know that, okay, what led up? Why is this wrong? Why is what I'm doing not right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but the thing about it is, I get that. I get it. But people do it all the time now, right? So, and I'm not justifying it, but people film strangers on the fucking randomly. Like, we need laws like Dubai. You can't just be filming motherfuckers for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And thinking that shit is okay. Like, there's consequences to your actions. Anyway, but your kids shouldn't be saying that shit, because it's really a sign of what shitty parents you are. And again, like, I'm not mad at the kids. I'm mad at y'all that birthed the motherfuckers. Y'all are fucking up. Y'all are fucking up society. Society was good till y'all had children. This is not my fault. I didn't do anything. I didn't fuck up like y'all. Anyway, I'll play this again. I'm gonna play with the sound off because there's no reason to listen to it. Like, the little kids are singing all kind of shit. They singing like the other video I was talking about. They're singing like Young Boy and all this shit. These motherfuckers can't read. You know niggas can't read. Niggas in Baltimore, the whole graduating and can't do third grade fucking math. How's every fucking school in your district incompetent? Nobody can pass the fucking test. So black parents are the ones failing. This is the white man. This is the white man. He won't let us read no books, man. So like, what the fuck? What is the white man doing to y'all today? Letting you be your fucking selves? Because at this point, Tuesday proves it. We gave niggas phones, right? And the phones had two options. We gave niggas phones, right? Phones had two options. The phone said, you can look at me and learn. I'll give you all the information of the world, right? It's right here in the palm of your hand. Do what you will with it, right? No more banning niggas for reading books. You ain't getting killed for sneaking and reading, right? And that would be a justifiable excuse for the behaviors of people immediately after generations like slavery, but for some reason they still did better than we did. That's why you can't give people free. You can't give motherfuckers options. You can't give, like, I sit here and I'm finna sound kind of fucked up, and I'm not saying I agree with it, but I understand why elites don't want to give nobody no power. Like, imagine letting people like this have say so and run over the country. Imagine somebody like me having say so and run over the country. It would be bad. Like, we're going to war. I don't know with who. It might be like a tiny island, but we're going to war. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it's like this shit right here. And then you wonder what's going to happen. One of these kids in about 10 years is going to get shot by a cop, unarmed, right? Unarmed. There's going to be a gun like in the alley 7 feet away, but unarmed. Y'all gonna get kids. One of these kids is going to be shot by a cop, unarmed, and there's going to be a whole rally cry for him. They're going to make a statue about him, right? Look at this shit. And I don't blame the kids, because what do they emulate? They're emulating what they're shown. Now, niggas is so low, like, who said that? Low vibration earlier. I think Salih said that. Low vibrational. I talked about the To Be Tuesday move. What do you see? To Be Tuesday allows you, and I didn't finish my analogy from earlier because I'm telling them on the rant. To Be Tuesday shows you what niggas want. This is what niggas want. Sit here, they'll blame the white man told us to do this. This is what we want. You got every niggas in Africa making movies off fucking flip phones. learning the fucking shit. Ain't got shit to do. Niggas in America get taught the shit in school, and they make movies like this. The Africans making superhero movies in the dirt, my nigga. In the fucking dirt. This is what we do. We teach kids to worship this valueless shit. Money has no real value other than what people are willing to do for it. Like that, like it's not a real thing. Like an apple has value. If I eat the fucking apple, it's gonna nourish my body. It's gonna quell my hunger. And it may quench a little bit of my thirst if it's a juicy apple, right? It has value, it has real value. The money can't do shit but give me a paper cut, right? Like, it's a transactional device. So my thing is this, like you teach these motherfuckers to worship this shit, and then you wonder why. I'm gonna tell you, and I've been saying about women, like it's no longer just about the women. Like I've been seeing just shit lately, like I hate all you niggas. I hate all you niggas. Like, he used to ain't like niggas. He was more than 3 when I hate all you niggas. And y'all know my stance, it ain't just black niggas, right? Like I said, it ain't just it ain't just black parents failing the black kids. It's parents of black children. So that includes the mixed as well. So, you know, and I'm not saying I hate them. I'm just saying y'all are failing. That's it. And so, again, the other video with the little kids, and all they know is Sexy Red lyrics and NBA Youngboy lyrics. Back in the day, like I said, we was singing Wheels on the Bus. We was playing Hot Cross Buns on the fucking recorder, and it was off key, and we was cool with the shit. Nigga, you got this recording now, I'll record you. Nigga, this shit has a recorder. Don't record nothing. This is a fake flute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, but now we got these kids doing this crazy. Look, the little niggas playing. I don't know if they real guns or not. But again, all of these men in this video, everybody in this video, and except, well, let me explain it, right? The boys in this video know, because some of these fathers are present, right? There's I mean, was one dad, and this might just be his cousins and shit. Who knows? But all the men in this video were raised by single moms, right? And so what he got was the fake idea of how to be a man from the concept that his mother gave him. And she had no idea what it was because she may or may not know who his dad is. Right? And I know you're like, Huncho, why you just going in? You don't even know these people. That's fucked up. I don't give a fuck. Now, because if it ain't them, it's the motherfucker standing next to them. If it ain't them, it's the motherfuckers holding the phone. Like, I talk a lot of shit about it. I'll be around niggas, bro. I'll be around them. I'll be around them. But I don't be trying to be around them. But I'll be around them. I see things. I know things. I'm not, hey, while I was on hiatus, hey, whatever. But I don't say shit just to say shit. Like, I don't say shit just because I've seen it on the internet and I heard somebody else say it on the internet and it sounds cool. I can give you stories. A lot of reasons why I don't give stories is because there may be some people who tune in later, may watch it. They might feel like I'm shooting a slug, but in reality, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't blame some of them daddies. Have you ever dated a black woman, Miss Grace? And you would understand why those fathers are absent. You would completely understand why those fathers are absent, right? I mean, come on, let's talk about them, right? I'm gonna show y'all this the other day. This is the modern black mom, right? This is the modern black mother right here. Let me show y'all. Modern black woman cares more about the attention she gets than the child within her stomach. Do you think that's healthy? Do y'all think, I'm not saying it's not wrong, and I don't get why they call it. It's just the most uncoordinated, sloppy, there's nothing good about this bitch. Anyway, like, when you try shit on here, look, we finna tuck in. This shit is disgusting. But, look at this shit. This is black moms in a nutshell. You think I'm like, seen a black motherfucker the other day, pregnant bitch looking like this. These are black moms in a nutshell, bro. This is what you get. I seen a bunch in public in a place with children dressed similar to that, maybe a little bit worse, right? Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna play a little something for y'all. I want to know what y'all think about this, because like I said, tonight's gonna be a conversation, because it's a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. Right, and I wish we could have had a voice chat in the Discord. That would have been a great conversation. And we do have the new den line should be den debate friendly, because there have been a couple of texts during some calls sometimes that have wanted some debates. But again, Not, the ability wasn't there, but we should be capable of that. Because there's a lot of things that are going to be said tonight that must be addressed, right? Oh, let me stop this. So let's tune in. Let's watch this. And let's enjoy.
I'm gonna get a lot of backlash about this post, right? But there's a lot of dads out here that are not deadbeats, right? But the bitter baby moms make it so unbearable to co-parent with these women and try to raise these children that they are pushing the fathers out of these kids' lives, right? And we get a lot of unrealistic people that'll say shit like, no matter what she does, it shouldn't affect your relationship with the child. Let me tell you something. I am a black man out here in society. It's hard enough just being a black man, making it to work and coming home without getting shot and oppressed by police and all the other demons that's in the environments that we live in. Now, not only do we got to jump through the hoops of being a black man out here in society, but we got to come and have a war with you as well, just to do the right thing by our kids. Let me say this once and for all. Our responsibility is the kid. We don't have to give you extra money for you. We don't even have to act like we like you. If the kids are old enough to make the phone calls, then there is no reason for you to be involved at all. Take your emotions out of it. It's about the kid. And when you do this nutty shit and this bitter shit and you're worried about who he fucking, who he seeing, who's at his residence, what girlfriend he got, what chick he got around braiding your daughter hair and all of this weird shit, that's where the confusion comes in. Let these men that want to be fathers father their kid without you being a fucking headache. Stop pushing these black men out of their kids' life. It takes a village, and little boys need their dads, and so do little girls. I'm gonna get a lot of backlash.
Does anybody disagree with anything that he said? Right? And I agree. Don't have sex with these women. Right? Don't. You should not. You should not. Right? But at the same time, why shouldn't I? Why can't she just fucking behave? Why is that? Why do I have to, as a man, we're always expected to restrain our natural. See, that's why I say that women believe men are better than them. Because they expect, like, if a person expects you to be capable of doing more things, then they think that, then they think you're better than them. Like, I think CJ Stroud's a better quarterback than I am. Like, he's better than me. I can admit that. Like, he's capable of throwing a better football than I can, right? He might be a little bit faster than me. I don't know, right? And I agree. And I agree with that too, Rob. Like, why have children out of it? Like, you should seal the deal. That's the big issue. But we acknowledge that we are people, we're a flawed society. These things happen, right? Here we are. Okay? People are going to act on natural. Why can't we be adults about the situation? Right? We shouldn't, right? And I completely agree. That's been probably one of my biggest reasons not to have children. Because I always said that. Like, if I had a kid, it would have to be in a stable home. Like, that was always a belief from a young child, right? And I wouldn't always just living the most stably. You feel me? I wasn't living the most stably. But women are so powerful. Why can't they control themselves? Yeah. Yeah. Well, like, why can't we behave? But let me get it. Let me run through some of these because I do want to be able to talk to y'all about some shit. But see, I want to show y'all something super fucked up, right? Because I tell y'all that women have a power that men don't. Y'all have heard the saying, mama's baby, daddy's maybe, right? And what is it? There's a belief like people get the statistic wrong, right? They get the statistic wrong. It's 30% of the DNA tests that are taken are the dude is not the father, right? So almost 1 in 3, maybe a little shy of that. I think it's close to like 32%. So it's not 1 in 3 men are not the kid. But even though I believe it could be as much as that, if not higher, right? Because how do you know? Because the two men have a thing working against. Some men are too prideful. Like I think some men know that they have children that ain't theirs, but they're too prideful to admit it, right? And society tells you, hey, it's this glorious thing, you know, you just, no, it's not. Like, why is it okay? Why is society expect men to just waste their lives for everybody else? Like, why is this a thing? Like, why? I'm just curious. Like, not saying you don't do it. You're bigger, you're stronger, you know, you got more responsibility. You do these things. But why is it just dismissed? Like, why is it just like, why is this okay? You know what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing though. But the statistic also is that children raised in homes with just the father are the equivalent of being raised. Well, let me not say the equivalent of being raised, but as far as the criminal outcomes are on par with being raised in a 2-household home. So what is the demographic that's causing the problem? What is the problem? And I agree, you need to, because one, I believe that you need the masculine and the feminine. The child needs both, right? And the child of whichever gender it may come out of, whichever of the two that exist, needs to see a role model of that, right? Needs to see the proper representation, to be guided and brought up. But kids nowadays are raised with no structure whatsoever. Even in the 2-parent households, I don't want to deal with the kids. Put the fucking phone in their face, right? No structure, no understanding. And then like people think at a certain age they're going to get got. Like in the discussion that was being had in the Discord, it was a great fucking discussion. I was mad. I was putting people on hold at work trying to fucking read up, and yeah, I probably got a bad review today. But there were things that were being said. Ken was making some points, and there was some things I was definitely disagreeing with him on, right? But he said something about waiting too late to start disciplining people, right? Waiting too late to start disciplining people. And that's what happens. Like, once you start getting 11, 12, 13, it's a wrap. I think they say you develop, or the kids develop a personality. Some kids have a personality young, but you kind of locked into who you are, personality-wise, around 7, 8 years old, right? So as people are figuring themselves out, and now it's even worse because the kids don't look at their parents, because now their parents ain't throwing gobs of money like the little idiots of the ones we was just watching. You know what I'm saying? That's who they idolize. That's who they worship. That's why these motherfuckers do anything for $1, right? These motherfuckers value money over you. So again, I see these motherfuckers all over the place. That's why I say I would not think twice. I would not hesitate if I felt like I was in danger and it was me or them. I wouldn't be remorseful. I'd get on the internet and talk about it. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all think I just don't know. Y'all just don't know the things that are happening out here. It's way crazier than you would like to believe. Anyway, let me show y'all this. But this is why I say women can be way worse than men in a situation like this. Because even if you're married to a woman, doesn't mean that kid is yours, right? Women are much more crafty, and I commend them. That's not, I'm just wrong. Women are not more crafty. That is an absolute lie. Women are not more crafty. Men just don't give a fuck like women do, right? Women don't have better things to do, but then try to snoop on every fucking thing you do. And they probably push more men to cheat than men would actually be cheating if they wouldn't do it, you know. But men just don't be looking for shit like that. They be like, bitch up to something funny, you know. But they ain't don't know. Let me go through all their shit all the time. I mean, niggas who do that is weird. That's weirdo shit to me. I've never done that. Like, no. I'll go off a baseless accusation. But shit, I'm not rummaging through no fucking phone, because you're gonna find what you're looking for. But yeah, check this out. I'm gonna show y'all a video. I'm gonna get quiet, let y'all watch it, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this shit. Right?
Our pastor, Lattimore Funeral Home, is the funeral home that come on fill the church so they can see that we did need that other family that was in here. Because actually, the DNA would tell him he wasn't the daddy anyway. Patrick Bellamy was the daddy. So now when we do the DNA test, because he think he gonna get something off of my son, Starquan Washington, you ain't getting that. And JD was a stepdaddy also. And all these flowers, hold on one second. All the flowers that's pastor, Lattimore Funeral Home is the funeral home that come on fill the church so they can see that we did need that other family that was in here. Because actually, the DNA would tell him he wasn't the daddy anyway. Patrick Bellamy was the daddy. So now when we do the DNA test, because he think he gonna get something off of my son, Starquan Washington, you ain't getting that. And JD was a stepdaddy also. And all these flowers, hold on one second.
Don't have sex with women who can't form complete sentences. Most black women look like her right now. I'm not saying behave like her. I'm saying that's your average looking black woman right there. I don't know what happened. I'll put the dead number up in just a moment, Ashley. You're going to wait like everybody else. Right? So, ain't that some fucked up shit? Ain't that some fucked up shit? I mean, you can still text the other one. I just don't have it up. But I don't want to put the new number up now, because then if I put the new number up now, everybody going to start calling. And it ain't calling time. Hey, I need to set this up. I don't know. I think I might change it. I don't know if I want it to be an 800 number. It may change one more time. I don't know. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying, right? That's fucked up, ain't it? Like, you gonna reveal that he wasn't the fucking daddy at the fucking feel like cold blood. That's the secret you was gonna keep until death. I mean, that's. And the thing is, like, that's why I say, like, these bloodlines and these lineages and things that we think are, ain't. Because it's a lot of secrets, a lot of little niggas with a lot of different names in their households. Ain't none of them matching their mamas. Right? And so it's just, I'm just saying. And I ain't saying I ain't been a motherfucker who might have fucked with some. Right? I'm not saying I'm holding it down. I'm just telling what it is. I'm just an observer. Okay? Don't listen to me. Why do y'all even listen to me, right? I don't have children. I can't tell anybody what to do. I'm not married. I can't tell anybody how to have a good relationship. I'm just an observer. These are just my opinions. I'm just a high black man in America. Oh, brother man. I showed y'all the trash daddy. I showed y'all stepdad. I showed y'all that terrible stuff. I'm gonna show y'all two more things, and I'm gonna open up the line. Okay, I said I was not gonna try to talk all this time, so I'm trying to be quick about some of this stuff. But this is why. and let me just fuck. I got to think of. I need to put the not all sign up, right? It's not all. Not all. This is not every case, Huncho. You better identify each and every individual, all 350, 60 million Americans. You better point out each and every incident in every case to prove your fucking point, or I'm going to disprove you with my anecdotal evidence. Not all. Not all. You know, y'all don't understand how much and how thankful I am every day that I do not have children. But let me clarify that. In any, I won't say in any of the past situations, but yeah. And don't get me wrong, I'm cool with a lot of my old associations. We cool. I think pretty much all of them have kids now. And that's good for them. I'm glad that's good for them. I salute y'all. Lovely kids you got there. I hope that y'all do well. But there's that. It was funny because actually my little brother hit me the other day. And we was just chopping up. And he was like, man, he was talking about one of my exes. Like, that's the one you should have had a fucking kid with. Shit. Them fucking damn jeans. Yeah, I had a motherfucking superstar athlete. I had the fucking next LeBron James. Like, and he actually had me think about it for a second. And I was like, you know what? That motherfucker might. I actually texted her that shit. And she thought that shit was. She's like, yeah, that motherfucker would have been a beast. But, you know, but thankfully, no. Right? Thankfully, no. And again, I wish each and every one of them nothing but the best in their situation. But those problems are not my problem. Like, I know me, bro. Like, I like me. Like, I like me. I'm just getting to, I don't want to say just get to the point, but I like me. I like me. Like, if I had a kid, I'd become, I wouldn't want to fall in that fucking routine of work. Cause I'm gonna sacrifice everything for the fucking, like, I know me. If I had like a pet, fucking sacrifice everything for the damn dog. Not a cat though. Cats, they're not worth it. But like, you know, that's just me. I'm gonna give you like, that's just how I'm gonna go. But, and I talk all this shit about y'all, but it would be different. Like, cause I'd make sure you have to, remember the commercial? You want them to throw 50 yards? You got to give them 50 yards, right? And the motherfuckers in the backyard knocking that shit down. Like, you got to, like, if you want their mind to grow, you got to give it to them. Like, so, like, I talk about my pops and some of the shit he did when he was young and just the way, like, it wasn't maybe the most ideal, but I know that it was beneficial in how I approach things and in my work ethic on certain things versus other people, right? Now, it may have hindered other little things, so maybe finding a common ground, I see differently what I would do. But those type of things are important, right? You got to push kids. Like, I told you about the little video. I seen the little motherfucker. The motherfucker couldn't even talk. And he's doing multiplication, right? He can't even say the shit. 2, 4, and he can't even formulate the words, but he's doing the math correctly on the fucking thing. Can't walk, motherfucker stumbling, handwriting shitty, you know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker is a toddler doing the shit. Like, the mind can go where you put, like, that's what I always talk about. We underestimate the fucking human mind. We'd rather fucking, you know, do TikToks. Hey, with our kids, do routines with our kids, then fucking challenge them to fucking be excellent. Challenge them to push it to the limits, right? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's not. It's not, right? Yeah, I mean, like, nah, you know, I thought about it. I'm trying to save this mustache. I'm not a good mustache shaver. No. Next dog, I'm not getting a dog. The next pet. Like, I'm telling you, the next pet I'm getting. I know what it's gonna be. I gotta wait, because it's kinda like I think it's like out of breeding season or some shit. Next pet I get is that motherfucker gonna be live. Y'all gonna be like, I would have never thought it. I'd have never thunk it, Ancho, that you'd have done did it. But I done it. So anyway, let me show you these 2 videos real quick. Target. Let me show y'all these 2 fucking videos real quick. And let's talk about it. Like, we got a lot to talk about tonight, right? And I haven't really even gotten to the meat and potatoes of what I want to talk about. This is just talking about the videos, but let me hurry up and do this shit. Yeah, I said meat and potatoes. You don't eat meat and potatoes? Everybody eat meat and potatoes. All right, I'm shut up. Now, I muted it at the end there because that video has like a loud scream at the end, and that would have been ear violation, emotional damage. Those were the gifts that he had. You saw the baby had that in their fucking hands, man. That's what women do out of hate for the daddies. That there's a lot of women that say that their daddy ain't shit, he ain't this, he ain't that, and the dad is providing for the kid, giving for the chick. The daddy ain't shit because daddy don't give a fuck about you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he got tired of your bullshit ass behavior. He's expected to entertain 2 children. What are we talking about? Most women are children. Like, emotionally dealing with women is dealing with fucking children. Like, there are women I was talking about, we're more emotionally. No, you're not. We're more emotionally no, you're not. You just know about them more because they just running you rapid all over the place. Come on now. Like with all these lies we were told as young men, you know. And again, Because see, the thing is, I'm saying, oh, pick better women, pick better women. But when you're taught to approach all these women in a gentlemanly manner and you should treat them like this, and they send their representative and you fall for the representative and you get baited in because society tells you that women are this. Society lied to you as a man, right? And if other men told you different, society told you those were bad men. Oh, those are pimps, players, and those. It's not good for a man to have a lot of women. It's not good for him to treat a woman like that. It's not good. But then you find out most of these bitches ain't shit. Most of these bitches are just like niggas. So you've been duped into believing all these women are all this. So you approach it in a certain way. You bring this perspective, you get taken advantage, and now it's your fault. And it is, right? Because that's just how it is. If you go into the fucking jungle and you don't know the terrain and you get, a fucking anaconda drop out the tree and wrap you up, or a fucking, I don't know, what crawls on the ground? Those are tigers. The tigers in the jungle, they're not in the Sahara. It's like the tiger. You get the tiger bites your ass or something, that's on you, right? You went to the jungle to have fun. I went with good intentions. The jungle ain't a place you can have good intentions. Women aren't a place you can have good intentions with, right? And that's just kind of what it is. So you have to approach women with a firm hand. I'm not saying beat them. I'm not saying going Ike and anime. What I am saying, I don't believe that's true. What I am saying is that you have to be very firm with women, right? You have to treat women like children. You have to give them structure. You have to have a plan. Like, if you don't have a plan for the woman you're dealing with, don't deal with it. Right? Yeah, and I'm serious about it. And this is a continuous plan. As a man, you have to. Because women, like I say, they start wandering off the plantation. You have to have a plan for her life. And it sucks to say that, right? Because she don't know what the fuck she want to do. She gonna see some shit on TV, and what's she gonna do? She gonna be creating businesses like, oh, Joe Smith wife and shit. Like, you got to give her some structure too. You got to give her some guidance, some understanding. You have to talk sense in her as well, right? Because again, the emotional thing, they will go off the plantation, but a real woman will appreciate you for that, right? Because a real woman understands that, yeah, I'm a woman and sometimes I do derail, right? And if that train falls off the track, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. East Side Hero, what's the East Side? What's the motherfucking deal? Good to see you, man. A cat, no way. A parrot, not at all. I'm telling y'all have not guessed it. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. Like, nobody's even close yet to the pet I'm gonna get. But so I say all this, man, and let me make sure platform's connected. Oh yeah. And I say all this, right? I say all this with all due respect to people who do raise good children. But I think it's few and far between at this point. Like, I think most people let their kids pressure them into progressiveness. You're the parent. Like, you should have a steadfast foundation in your beliefs, right? Like, I don't give a fuck if you racist, right? That's cool with me. Hey, they're fine to play ball with, but they can't eat at my table. Like, if that's who you are, I don't give a shit. Those are your beliefs. Those are your stand. I respect anybody who stands on their beliefs, right? Like, your beliefs don't have to align with my beliefs. I'd have took this shit way off the rail, but it's just that it's just like getting back to the thing, because y'all got to understand how my mind works. Because I'm going back to, like, I open things up. Right, it's like them little Russian things. You got to close them back, and so my points go all the way backwards, and I'm realizing a point that I didn't even finish making way early. Anyway, but I do all due respect to people who raise good kids, right? Because it's few and far between, and it's not. It's rare because, like I say, people get pressured into progressiveness. Like, I don't trust people who let their kids dye their hair weird colors, and like, I know I talk shit about black women wearing all the crazy colored hair. I definitely talk shit about the blonde hair, right? But and I know this sounds like a double standard, but, like, I don't care, like, if you let the little white kids dyed their hair blonde, right? Because it's a bunch of little blonde white kids. It's not weird to me. Like, but you dyeing some little afro, you already permed your shit up. Then you dye, like, it's just, there's a different context behind it. I know you can say it's a double standard, Hunter. You're a racist against your own kind, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, coon? Man, like, just hear me out, right? Just hear me out. Hear me out, man. Because it's a whole different, like, now, if they were like, if you had like they had some kind of, what is it, not naturalizer, I don't know, something that made they shit nappy, and then they dyed it like pitch black and they were blonde, I'd have an issue with that. Like, if they like, if you know, it's the texture change that makes it, like the color, not so, like, it's a natural color, so it can't be like bright blue and purple and pink and all that stupid shit, and then it's got to be the same texture. Anyway. So, but like letting kids dye your hair with all kind of weird colors, pierce their face, all this kind of crazy shit, like you're letting them out of control because society is letting kids do whatever the fuck they want to now. And my friends are doing it, and well, if they're doing it, it's okay. And it's like, the parents don't give a fuck anymore because they're indoctrinated by the TV telling everything is okay. Everything's patriarchy, and it's fucked up because men exist, right? Like, the only reason you get to cry about the patriarchy is because men gave you a space safe enough to talk about it. Anywho, yeah. And I agree, right? And that's the key. It is the key. Blacks and niggas. But see, there's a thin line. There's a thin line, Rob. It's a thin line between blacks and apes. I was trying to think love and hate. I was going to say nigs and greats. I don't know. I was going off track on that. I'm telling my mind be just all over the place. Anyway, because, like I say, sometimes in the right situation, even right now, like what I'm doing right now, I can be niggerish. I have niggerish tendencies, right? Like, and I've said it before, how much overall niggerly behavior do you have to be considered a nigger? Because, let's be honest, it only takes one nigger moment. So 1% of niggardry in you could get you in a nigger moment at any given time, at any given place. And within every last one of us of the niggardly descent, it's in us. And I told y'all, niggas ain't just black people. So oh, it's super racist. Niggas, it's Chinese niggas. It's Australian niggas. It's Bolivian niggas. It's some Ecuadorian niggas. It's niggas everywhere, right? So when I'm talking about niggas, and I'm saying that the shit I'm saying about niggas, like, this is what I'm referring to. But the niggas I'm around are black American niggas the most, right? So that's kind of the reference. But I'm just saying, you got to, right? You got to, but it's hard. Because if you see me on the street, oh, look at this nigger. Just dreadlocks and tattoos. Who's he thinking? Yeah, the Mexican OT, whatever, you know. I've been hanging around niggas like Mexican OT just before Mexican OT was probably even born, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I mean. It's just, that's real Texas shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just how much niggardry disqualifies you from being black. How much? Because 10% can be way too much. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I've gone way too far, right? I said I'm going to open up the line. That's a bitter baby mama. I'm showing y'all one last thing. And this is why I say I blame all niggas, right? It's not black women, but I think black women are more sympathetic towards the niggardry. And black women are more willing to invite the niggardry between their legs. And that's where the problem is. Black women can be good black women, but they are attracted to the niggardry, right? They may be professional. Like, I'm telling you, it's some CEOs get around some niggas and be some CDs hoes, man. Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, you got to understand what's really going on out here, right? And it's like, it sounds crazy. It sounds like, oh, you just know. I'm trying to look. And you can't help it. Women like what they like, right? They like what they like. It is what it is. It's nature. So you can't legislate love, right? You can't, like I said, you can't legislate prejudice out of shit. You know what I mean? It's just, man, But I'm saying black women still lust for the nigger. Many black women have gone to the downfall of the nigger. Or it takes some of them to before they can become black women, they gotta get tussled into the niggardry and understand how detrimental the niggardry is. But then there's a burden, right? There's an additional situation. And then when you say that, you're a bad guy, you should. And I get it. Like, I get it. You should. But that makes you no more, no less than the next man who will or won't. The next man may value himself in a way that, hey, I'm not the type to deal with that. And that's not in my best interest. It's not in your best interest. You got to respect that. Or maybe say, hey, I can entertain that. This little situation cool. You can respect that. It just is what it is, right? Oh. All right, I'm going to take your word. Okay, I'm going to ask you this. What percentage of the black female, what percentage of the black population of the feminine persuasion, I'm not even say that because that's a whole other conversation. Would you say, what percentage of the population would you say that are black women versus black females, if you to do a ratio? And while we do that, let me flip this last video. This is the future, right? And I was saying something earlier about the music and the kids. I didn't have the other video. I got another video of Sexy Red, but I don't want y'all to throw up whatever y'all eat for dinner tonight. What time do y'all eat dinner? I got a question. Like, what time do y'all eat dinner? Like, according to your time and your time zone, Mountain, Central, Eastern, Pacific. Let me be Pacific with you real quick. Whatever time zone you are in. Like, what time do you, on average, eat dinner? What is a normal time to eat dinner for you, right? Because I found out that it's different for different people. I always grew up around a certain time, but then I know it seems like certain demographics tend to eat a little earlier. I don't know. I gotta start stretching. I be in fucking chairs too. I be in chairs all fucking day. I gotta start doing jumping jacks and shit like. Cause even working out a little bit in the morning, you sit too long, I forget to stand up because the calls be just anyway. Yeah, it'll be the white person talking about clockwork. Yeah, you say she's German. Anyway, so let me throw these little videos here real quick. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna share this with y'all. This is gonna be the great hit for y'all today. I'm gonna be quiet. I know for a fact that kid don't read good. I bet that kid don't read good. Somebody get him some help. He's having spasms. Like, what is going on? He's looking like he's having convulsions. What is going on? Like, you know all this, then you can't. And this is talking to him. So imagine trying to have a conversation. I told you, the world is becoming Whoop. I told you about I had a cousin that whoop de whoop whoop whoop. And this is gonna be the future. Whoop is your future. We're all doomed to be Whoop affiliated. We're all whooped, right? It's like they went from mumble rap to humming rap. I don't even know, man. Like, all right. They got bottom of the stretch. I can rock with that, Rob. I was thinking more like 15%, but I can rock with that. That's what his daddy was doing when he left. That's his mama. out there listening, letting that nigga listen to rappers, right? Instead of reading them bedtime stories. That's his mama out there letting this nigga motherfucking me, you know, watch her rap videos up under her while she listening to whoever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to go thought it up at the club before she drop him off at grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Grandma drunk, wishing for her younger days. She watching old music videos, trying to twerk and passed out on the couch. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, they ain't got shit to do. Right? So, this is what's happening. No, it's, man, look. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, this is the future. And it is, it's like, I hate to, I told y'all, man. Put him in the corner. I told y'all. Niggas do this shit and then we go out and blame the white man for all our problems. We don't, look, I told y'all, some people need limited options. It helps them make better decisions, right? Ultimately, you go to a nice restaurant, you look at the menu, right? Unless you were recommended a certain meal and you just value that person's opinion, like somewhere new to you, you're gonna look at the menu. Hey, what is this? I can't even pronounce this shit. Yeah, hey, wait a. The fuck is this shit, man? Yeah, these the verses. Yeah, this shit look good, man. Tell me what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gonna be looking at the menu for a minute. You know, it takes too long. I want to fucking eat. Like, if I know this place sells like 3 burgers, a regular burger with no nothing on it, a cheeseburger, and like a deluxe burger with some lettuce and tomato and cheese on it, and I'm in the mood for a fucking deluxe sheet, I'm gonna go get the deluxe burger and get the fuck up out of there, right? And they can make my food quick and I can get them up out of there. This gonna be just as good. It's gonna be cooked, fresh. I'm not talking about like a fast food. Let's say like a little burger joint or something, food truck, whatever. You still getting good service, but you say, hey, we're not getting the fancy service. Some people don't deserve the fancy service, right? Some people don't need the fancy service. Most people don't need the fancy service. Most people don't appreciate the fancy service. So, it is what it is. The 80s was a hard work. The 80s and the early 90s, wasn't that some hard working ass decades? Motherfuckers worked hard back then. Like, motherfuckers had to dance, be talented verbally, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they actually had to make sense, you know? Now it's who's willing to go to the lowest common, not even common, who's just willing to take it the lowest? Who's willing to do the most vile, disgusting things? Who's willing to degrade themselves the most for the money? And you know who it is? I'll blow my nose. It's black women. The BBLs. Like, here's the thing. If you're going to go enhance your ass, which is a fuck feature, titties and ass are fuck features, right? These are fuck features, right? And then you get mad when motherfuckers objectify you because you go and enhance your fuck features. And motherfuckers just want to fuck you. Why are you just enhancing your fuck features? Because you have nothing else to offer, right? And so a person who doesn't have much to offer will be willing to hold themselves out to any, for any, and whatever any, right? And so that's why you have Sexy Red. Who in the industry is as popular and more self-degrading than a Sexy Red, a Suki, all these, you can name a bunch of black chicks. Like, where are the white girls who are putting themselves out there like that? I'm not saying they're not out there. Who was the one, Bad Baby was doing the OnlyFans? Like, they be talking about the white girls be bad. White girls be getting married, though. White girls go to college and go get married. Somebody made a good point. Black women go to college to get fucked. White women go to college to get married. Somebody made a good point. Just like a comedian was telling. He's like, think about it. White girls go to college and wild out. They freshman and junior year. No, not freshman and junior, man. I need to go to college. I can't think. They freshman and sophomore year. By their junior year, they got them a steady man. You know, they didn't, they didn't been in the locker room more times than the football team. They got them a steady man. By the time they get out of college, they get married. Man graduating, getting a degree. She got a degree. Right? She done made a plan. She didn't made her a target. She done caught a motherfucker with doing something, right? She made a long-term investment. Yeah, that shit is funny, bro. Like, I keep looking in the corner. She done made herself a long-term investment. Women done had all the fun. They might have graduated. They might have did what they needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Oh, no. I know. Say, oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Oh. But, see, you probably go on them drunk paint dates. I heard what they do at the drunk paint dates. Michelle, the all-girl paint date. Yeah, that's the shit you be going to. You look like it. So, my thing is this, right? It's like, I say all this safe stuff to say, this ain't even my parents no more. I just went on a random bad session. Let me open up the line, right? We're going to do the 10-minute rule. Because I know people get mad, so you just let people talk to them. I just went on a rant. Y'all let me do it. It's y'all's fault because y'all entertain my nonsense. So, man, is the army anymore? And I agree. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because I was telling somebody else, like, most niggas need to go to the fucking army. Like, you gotta have structure. You have to have structure. Anybody. Apply a little bit of discipline in your life, a little bit more than what you're doing, and see how much more significantly, more efficiently your life moves, right? Or how much more you can get done, right? A structured balance. I mean, you can have it. You can go from having none to just a little bit. That's how much your life moves. A little bit of discipline, like all those things, right? But we don't. How do you discipline people like the motherfucker we showed in the first video that he throwing money and shit, right? The motherfucker just throwing money. Like, that motherfucker never have them. That nigga's gonna be in jail. That motherfucker probably would about 6 or 7 years old. What was they Biggs and what was the other nigga name from the Shotters? I told you 2 little niggas look like the nigga Biggs and something. I can't think it. Both them niggas gonna be in jail by 14. Like, done. And we encourage this fucking shit. Like, but it don't matter. Because the society is about to collapse and it's not gonna be good for nobody. Because the way Biggs and Wayne, yeah, there you go. Hold on. Let me see Biggs and Wayne again real quick, man. I'm gonna show you which one Biggs and which one Wayne. Then we finna open up the line, man. Where you at? Yeah. Tell me, that's oh, y'all can't see my mouth. The one on the left is Wayne. Biggs right there on the right. Look at this shit. Look at this monkey shit, dog. I decline. I rebuke all niggas. I forsake and rebuke all niggasry in the name of semi-decent black people everywhere. Lost before they ever even had a fucking chance. They don't know. They don't know, but the fucked up thing, they don't know because the niggas that raised them don't know. And motherfuckers don't try to know. It's a million other fucking ways anyway. Let me stop all that. Let me get ready to open the line. The fucking number. Blickety blickety. Oh, what is that? Oh, that shit ain't even doing what it's supposed to be. I was working on a little timer thing, and then I got too crafty and fucked it up. But yeah, I'm feeling like, I promise, I came into the stream feeling like Uncle Ruckus today, bro. Like, I was just like, do niggas really piss me off that much? Like, this shit. Then the video I showed in the thing with the little girl, bro, like, that really pissed me off. Hold on one second. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
What's good, Honcho? Hunter. It's J-Mel, bro.
How you doing this evening, Mr. J, man?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, you out here speaking the truth to be like this. How could I not feel good?
Yeah. You know, I just was feeling a type of way. I think I had some things to say today.
I see. They got my nigga Hunter turned up today.
Yeah, I'm just, I feel bad for the youth, man, because the reason is, if we survive, we got to deal with these motherfuckers. Like, imagine being elderly,
Correct.
and this is the majority of society. Like, and I know older people see it because they're like, look how much it's declined. Yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
But that's not going to be the ones on the side of if they survive.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
really, we don't even have to worry about them. They're going to eliminate themselves
Okay.
with
Yeah.
stupidity.
Yeah. But again,
That's Nature's law right there.
yeah, but then you gotta work, but you gotta be careful because niggas they do desperate and crash dummy shit, and so they can sometimes impact the people around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
We gotta be
Like
careful.
they say, one spoiled apple dropped the whole bunch. I heard that saying.
Yeah, I believe that. I think it has like an orange that went bad the other day. It just fucked all the other oranges up. I just saw that a little earlier to throw all of those away. So yeah, it's fucked up. I guess that's how it works. Or maybe I'm being neglectful. I don't know. But so you think that what do you think is the problem? Why does it seem like niggas seem to go down this path more so than others? And I'm not saying it's not spreading to other groups, but niggas are definitely at the forefront of this neglectful behavior.
Because we're what they call, how when they do a scientific study on mice and stuff, and they take 3 or 4 groups of mice, and then the first group that they started on is test group A. Niggas is test group A.
No, man, that's the only thing niggas get an A in.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, man. Bro, and again, it's sad. Like, and because, I think you see it. Like, I think normal people see it. Why do you think it's so hard? Because you always got these motherfuckers who go, there's nothing wrong with that. They ain't doing like, it's just the kids. They just having fun. Like, why is there this group of people? Are they truly unaware, or do you think they're being malicious with their intent by neglecting, what's really going on?
No, you know what I realized, Honcho? Especially from the parent. Now, the ones that don't have kids that say that, they just being idiotic and stupid.
Yeah.
But for the ones that do have kids, not parents, the ones that do have kids, I really believe, and this is from my experience dealing with women that have kids, you know how when you got your ass whooped when you was a kid, you used to tell yourself, if I have a kid, I ain't never treat my kid like this.
Yeah.
They held on to that shit. They really believed that shit.
Mm.
And so they tried to, they treat their kid how they wish they got treated. They wish they didn't get disciplined back in the day.
This is true.
But I realized, and I don't know if it was just because I was a stepdad in all those situations that I was able to, because I like to believe that I would do this if it was my biological child too.
Yeah.
But I was in all those situations, I was able to, have an outside perspective and say, no, now I understand why I got my ass whooped. I understand that I needed that ass whooping. Because if not, I'd still be doing the same dumb shit I got my ass whooped for in the first place.
Exactly. And that's kind of the thing. And so, like I said, I don't know, is that a male perspective or is that just that third party perspective?
No, it's just, and you got to realize too, in connection to what I just said, those same people that think that way are the people that tend to make the same mistakes over and over and over. Yeah. So they never really learn from that ass whooping, and it never sunk in that life is gonna whoop my ass if I keep making this mistake.
Yeah, that's true.
So they teach that to their kids.
And so, I agree with you 100% on that. And also, what I noticed is a lot of those women, especially if they came from maybe more impoverished means and they work to improve themselves or even if not, they just do ghetto shit and just hustle and scam or whatever, they always want to give their kids way more because they didn't have, like not just in the not discipline, but just like because all the other kids getting, they see everybody else getting it, so they felt a certain way in school when they ain't had this and so had that. So I see women are more willing to overexert themselves to buy their kids bullshit, like and be late on their bills and do other dumb shit. What's that?
The reason that women are more likely to do that is because they know that they don't want their kid to be the lame nigga that they used to pick on.
Yeah, that's true.
See, men don't look at it like that because men have always had a point. Even if you the flyest nigga.
That's a good one.
A man has always had a point. A man has always had a time in his life where he got clowned on for something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as men, majority wise, as men, we understand that builds character.
Yeah.
Unless you just end up being a bitch ass nigga. That's because you never allowed it to build your character. Or you had a single mom at home that was babyfying you when you went home and cried about it.
Yeah.
So, because women don't go through that, because at the end of the day, a female might tease another female, but females really just care about our opinion of it, whether they want to admit that or not. So, and men normally don't tease females, even if they ugly. Like it has to be an attack on a man for a man to fire back at a woman most of the time. So they don't learn that. They don't realize that I have to let my son go through this so that he can become a man, because they don't understand what it is for a boy to become a man.
Exactly.
And they normally, especially if they're single moms, they haven't dealt with many actual men. They've been dealing with boys this whole time.
Well, I agree, and that's the thing. Like you don't know, you got no examples, and I was telling a friend of mine.
Perfect example, Honcho. Perfect. And shout out to Kenneth, man. OG Kenneth, young Kenneth.
Okay.
Because everything that they cry about in society today is what we did to Kenneth for years in the den.
Yeah.
We gave them that tough love. We clowned on them.
Yeah.
We trolled them. But through all of that, several different men throughout that time said, "Hey, we're playing with you. This is why we're doing it." Like we explained it to him along the way.
Yeah.
And look at the man he became. And I know that's not just from us in the den.
Yeah. He made it.
But I know that played that.
Yeah.
That experience, I know, molded him into who he is now.
Yeah, absolutely. And and again, but like I said, like you said, that's not all of it. He had to make a decision. He had to be willing to accept that and see that that there was really something in that. The thing is, it's hard because in real life, a lot of women, if you try to, even as a friend, say, "Hey, this is kind of what you need to do, such and such and such," and I'm telling you, otherwise this is going to be the situation you're going to be. They take offense to that. Like you're criticizing their parent. Oh, what you know? I know what being a man growing up, a young man, what I had to learn the hard way, and what would have made this outcome better in this situation of what is and ain't improving, the outcome of this man's life. But they don't want to hear that shit because, like you said, it's kind of an emotional backing to it.
It don't fit their narrative.
Yeah.
If it don't fit their narrative, they don't want to hear it.
No.
So, I mean, and I brought up Kenneth because to that point, like, there would be certain people that would might say to you on the phone, "Hey, Honcho, y'all got to chill on Kenneth. Or you're being mean to Kenneth." And you would literally explain, "Hey, no, this is good for Kenneth. We're giving Kenneth game. This is what's going to turn Kenneth to a man." You know what I'm saying? And I know he realized that because he said it over time.
Yeah.
But imagine if we just allowed them to make us feel like we shouldn't do that to him. Where would Kenneth be now? Who knows?
Selling crack.
He might be some bitch ass nigga out there.
Yeah. He'd be selling drugs, paying for prostitutes. Probably got, being dropped out of school.
He'd be out here whooping.
He'd be rapping. He'd be dressed like that little young nigga dancing in doing Instagram videos live while the cops chasing him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he made the right choice. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? I asked
But yeah, I feel
Mr.
like that's the biggest thing. But
I asked Mr. Rob a question earlier about
my bad. Go ahead.
I asked him about the comparison of the percentage of black women to black females. I got to see what's going on with the bot if it ain't working for y'all. What would you say that percentage is? If you were to say, 60-40, 80-20, like what percentage is black women to black females do you think?
It's hard to say because you're leaving out a group, and I don't know how to categorize them, like what label to put on them. But those black women who aren't ignorant, but they've decided, like the black independent woman, let's call them that. The ones that thought it was a good idea to go become a CEO or whatever, get a good job, go to school, and think that men care about that. Because that's a whole nother class of black women. So I would say it's probably 85% of black females or nigga females, if you want to say that. And then I would say probably 5% of, no, let's say 10% of the black independent woman. And then actually like 12%, and then 3% of actual real black women that we actually looking for out here.
I agree. I agree, Trill. The bitches, hoes, and ladies. I think the percentage of ladies is still decreased. I think I need to make another one. I think though the percentage of hoes since that term that trifecta has been applicable, the number of hoes has increased. The percentage of hoes has increased significantly, right? Compared to ladies has declined significantly. Hoes increased.
Every day out here.
Yeah, and then what's the other one? The bitches. The bitches still around. I think bitches is bitches. They probably grew with the hoes too, but ladies have definitely decreased significantly. The hoes are definitely the majority. That's why.
I would say the bitch is the modern day bitch is the independent woman model. The woman that run around. She might not be ignorant, but she might tell you she don't need a man.
But then say men ain't shit.
Right. Because you chose poorly.
Yeah.
So instead of saying men ain't shit, you should say the men that I've chosen aren't shit.
True or false? Every woman's problem is somehow a man's fault.
In their mind?
Yes.
In reality, false. Because everything happens to you. Everything that happens to you is your fault because you allowed it to happen to you. If you got tricked by a liar, well, that's your fault. You believed a liar. Don't believe liars. Like people out here try to make shit way more complicated than it's got to be. It's real simple.
Interesting. You answered that question exactly.
I didn't got tricked. I didn't got tricked by some hoes.
Yeah. I think we
but
all
what's
have.
the saying, Honcho? What's the saying though? Hoes gonna be hoes, so you can't blame Tammy.
Yeah.
You got to blame yourself.
You got to. My thing is this, and then that's the thing. We all got to take accountability for the action things that we participate in. So, like, the thing about it is, there are, excuse me, all of me. Let me clear my throat. I am. That's a little old for some of y'all.
Pause.
Let me clear my pause. Oh, really? Wow. We've taken the pause.
I know what
entirely
you're
too far.
It's a new day and age.
Man, fuck the new day. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. The new day and age is ruined everything. See, because now we've gone too far. So I got a question, real quick, because there's a video that was posted in the den. There was a great conversation. I got to go back and catch it up because I didn't finish all of it. There was a great conversation had back and forth in the den today. Do you think a father putting the gloves on with his son for disrespecting his mother is bad discipline?
No, I think it's great discipline. I think a father should put the gloves on with his son regardless. Teach these little niggas how to fight instead of wanting to grab a gun all the time. Teach you discipline. So by putting on gloves is a good thing for boys in a number of ways. But as far as discipline goes, yeah, I mean, I feel like you're going to learn more of a lesson from me boxing your ass up than just taking my belt out and whooping your ass. But now, as a father, you taking that chance. Go, what if your son box you up?
It's over.
Now he'll be disrespecting you and his mom.
If your son it's over with for you. It's at that point he's the man of the house.
Oh yeah,
turn over the keys. Yeah,
you gotta call him daddy.
Yeah, it's like that's a wrap. That motherfucker get to whoop your ass. Well, I gotta leave now. He's the man of the house. Gotta be a deadbeat dad now.
Move out.
Yep, straight up. I'm going to the store for some milk and some Newports. I'll be right back. Can I go with you there? No, son. I'll be right back.
Right.
Run to the corner store. Never seen again. Drive off in the sunset on that motherfucker. That's fucking funny. That's funny as shit, man. Oh, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I saw that conversation. I like, it's hard for me, and I don't mean this in no disrespect to Kenan, to New York Kenan, but like, come on, man. Like, obviously, from his point of view, he never had no real male role model in his life. Because if you've been instilled with any manly qualities, you will look at that and understand what that is for what it is. And also, if you have any type of manly quality, you understand that sometimes violence is necessary to teach. Like, you try to prevent it, you try to find other ways before resorting to that. But at some point, sometimes violence is what's necessary.
I agree.
That's something from day one, from the beginning of the times.
Going crazy in here. Yeah, but I think violence is very necessary, right? And when people think violence, I don't know why they always think bloodshed and all extreme violence. It's not that. I think that you have to teach a young man that there are consequences for his actions. Right? As a man, you're going to be held to a higher regard. So you can do the same thing a woman does, but there are going to be more severe consequences. And sometimes you got to feel the weight of those consequences personified in punches. You know what I mean? So that may be a better way. Like, say, than putting the belt on. Putting the belt on, you don't feel like you have a chance. You feel like it's just me getting bit. That's some old slave master shit. But you put the glove, hey, you got a chance. Since you feeling bad, life can give you options. If you bad enough to beat them hoes, it's yours. World is yours. Right. But if you can't beat them hoes, they gonna lay a lick on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, it's a lesson.
And the thing about that is, to me, my motivation behind that is I'm gonna beat your ass to hopefully teach you before you get out in this world and the world beat your ass.
Exactly.
Because life will beat your ass if you ain't prepared.
Yep. And
it's gonna be way worse than any asshole I can give you.
Exactly.
They want to talk about violence. The real violence is when you get out in this world on your own and you don't know your fucking hand from your ass. That's when you got some. That's when life gonna get real violent for you.
Exactly. And the craziest thing about it is that, again, like I say, a lot of women don't ever really know that, so they don't understand why men would say the things that they say, because there's always those services. There's always things that are more likely to be available for women. Men are more likely to assist and cater to women in situations. A lot of women have had a man that's been a good man to fall back on. So a lot of women have played men to fall back. Men that are good, they treat them like shit, and get mad when the man move on. But it's like, you did the motherfucker dirty, but I guess you got mad because you no longer have a free
Right.
ATM or whatever it may be. But y'all pardon me, these chips good in the motherfucker. But it is what it is. Okay.
And they don't realize too. They don't realize too that when by the time when a man throws in the towel in a relationship, a lot of times that takes more effort than actually staying in the relationship.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's way harder for a motherfucker to actually leave you than to stay with you.
Yeah. If a man,
but you'll push a man to that point where he got to do what's best for him.
If a man will leave you, and it takes a lot more for a man. That's why I think men do love harder. Some motherfuckers is crazy. Like, some motherfuckers is crazy. Like, we're not going to be there. But, like, that's why women are more likely to leave, because women are kind of fickle with their emotions. It's little stuff. We saw that video the other day where the women had, 300 and something things on a list of shit that would turn them off about men. It was dumb shit. And men had, maybe 15, 16 or something like that. Like, women are much more finicky. They're much more
short, concise list.
Exactly. And so it's just but for a man to be like, I can't make with you, because for a nigga to get with you in the first place, he has to see something in you, right? Because a man should have a plan, or even if it's a short term plan, he should have a look and he sees you as part of that, because the motherfucker is fucking with you. But
look at Joe, bro. Look at Joe. This nigga seen a porn star and saw potential.
Potential in a porn. That's crazy. Yeah. That's what I mean.
It just goes to show you, as stupid as that might be, he ain't alone out here. Because a lot of men do that dumb shit. But also, you'll never see a woman look at a bum 9 times out of 10. There are a few women, but 9 times out of 10, a woman ain't about to look at no bum ass dude and say, "Oh, he got potential." No,
not gonna happen. A nigga will take a broad out of the Waffle House.
And even because I do know a couple women that have done that. What's that?
I said, a nigga will take a broad out the Waffle House.
Yeah, a nigga, bro. A nigga take a bride walking on the street.
Yeah, I can see it. That was the premise of a pretty woman. Yeah.
Yeah. And even the couple women that I know that have done some shit like that, where they taking a bum ass dude, it's on some manipulation type shit. Like, I'm gonna take him and let him live in my house and all of this, and make him be the man I want him to be.
Well, mold a motherfucker. Yeah. And I mean, I think women are more likely. Right. I think women with daughters are more likely to experience their daughter bucking up to them than a son with his father. Like, there may be a time there's a conflict with
especially if that father's been present.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But I think
even my dad, my dad was in jail. My dad was in jail from the time I was 8 till I turned 25.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't buck up to this nigga. Just out of respect. And I could beat my dad ass. I know I could beat my dad's ass.
Right.
But I respect him as my dad. That's just a line I'm not gonna cross.
Exactly. Right. I think when a solid foundation is established there, I mean, that's just how it is. Like, I feel the same with Pops. I mean, we ain't got a But it's like I know I can, but there's still that little level of, I'm gonna respect you to this extent for what
It's like that shit
you
you
did.
said earlier. It's like that shit you said in the sauce, bro, about CJ. And I know you was playing, but you was being honest too. Like he, regardless of where his daddy is, he know who his daddy is.
Yeah.
And that's the foundation that he's grown from.
Yeah.
It's different when even if you haven't been around your dad that much, if you know who he is, just that one thing, just knowing who he is, can make all the difference in the world.
Yeah, straight up, and that's the thing. Like, because again, as a young man, that's gonna be a party, and I think a lot of women don't understand. There's a lot of hateful women out there that don't want or have deliberately deceived their sons from knowing who their real father is, whether because they didn't like him or they didn't like the outcome that came out. It could have been a couple of guys, and I chose this one, made this one believe it or whatever. But you keep that kid from knowing who his real, bloodline is. I mean, that's a very important thing. Why this nigga act weird like this? And you know what I'm saying? This nigga way different than the rest of us. So
you know what it really be, Honcho?
What's that?
You know what it really be? The real reason they be keeping them boys away from their daddy?
What is that?
Is they're afraid that they're gonna love the dad more than they love them.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
That's what most women's fear is.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, it's a crazy thing, man. Like,
that's what most women's fear is. And
like I tell people, like I be joking because I mean, shit, what can you do about it? But it's a serious thing. Now I firmly believe that, like with NFL athletes, like athletes and shit like that. Yeah, but who is this nigga? Who is this nigga daddy? You know what I'm saying? Like that pedigree is a thing. Your lineage is a thing. That's why you took on your father's name. That's why you take your daddy's last name.
Yeah. But like Dion said, though, my D linemen, I don't want them to have no dad's name.
Well, man, Dion, there's some facts to it, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. Shit. I mean, there's some fucking facts to that shit. So.
But to your point, to the point about like daughters bucking up on their moms, like, so one of my exes who I was with for 7 years, she had a daughter, and she had a daughter and a son. Their dad was in jail from the time they was babies. And one day, at this point, we've been together for probably 5 years or so, maybe 3 to 5 years, somewhere in that range. And she went off on her mom one day and was screaming she hated her and this and that. And that when her dad got out of jail, she was going to live with him. I said, "Oh, you hate your mom? Okay, cool. I want you to go in that room since you want to leave, because you could leave right now. You ain't got to wait till your daddy get out of jail. Go live with his mama. Go live with your grandma, if that's what you want to do. But before you leave, just know that anything your mama bought in that room and anything I bought in that room is staying in that room. So you go ahead and pack up all your shit that's actually yours." And her ass, she went in there trying to pack her shit. And she literally wrote me a whole 2-page letter. About an hour later, she came out the room, handed me the letter. And she said, "You know what? I realized while I was trying to pack my stuff that I don't have nothing. That everything that I do have, you and my mama got me." And she realized what I was trying to teach her in that moment. Mm-hmm. And after that, she ain't never had one problem with her mama. Mm. Until me and her mama split. And she was mad at her mama for how she did me. But it's like you can. These kids ain't stupid, bro. No. These kids understand, but they'll go as far as you let them. That's the thing. They will take it as far as you let them take it.
Well, see, Miss Grace, that means she thought about it. She may not have done it, but I guarantee she had a plan for how she would have did it if she did do it. Because if she felt like she could, She ain't gonna ever tell you this. But if she said it to, if she felt bold enough to say it to another being, she done mulled it over in her mind a couple of times. And she had a plan on how she would have whooped your ass in her mind. She wasn't gonna tell you though. But yeah, that's how it goes. All right, man. Mr. J Mel, I've definitely enjoyed our conversation, but it is about that time. Man, do you know what's on Toby Tuesday? I don't know what's going on. Who in the chat? What is going on for Toby Tuesday?
Well, we gave it to Kay Grace last week, but she didn't even show up, so we vetoed her movie.
Are you repicking Miss Grace or somebody else picking tonight?
So,
well, how we rocking? How we getting down tonight?
I guess we could watch the one she picked last week. I'm not gonna be in there. I got homework to do, so I ain't gonna be in there.
Yeah, homework to do.
Yeah, I'm back in college, bro.
Okay.
Business marketing. I got classes and shit.
This nigga over here getting educated. You ain't no real nigga. You over here learning shit. Like this nigga.
I'm just a lame nigga with a registered weapon.
You over here trying to do better for your future and shit, nigga. Like this nigga. This nigga got plans for his life and shit.
Yeah. I'm trying to be the bigger person, huh?
Exactly. You're a bigger person there. Dreams and hopes ass nigga. This nigga grew up in a somewhat positive environment living ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga like this, you know. But all right, Mr. J, man, I definitely appreciate you
that's the funny thing about that. The funny thing about that is, though, Hunter, I really didn't.
Yeah.
But that's just proof. Like, if your mind is strong, you can make it through whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing, man. I feel bad for people. That's why I say I've had to abandon the blacks, but it's just I feel so bad because the thing is the key to getting out of all this is in the books. It's not I want to say it's just in the books, but it's in changing your perspective. So you ain't gotta read all books about, outside of the hood shit or outside of the typical man of black thinking shit. But I mean shit, you got videos now for niggas who can't read good. But people just choose, people are attracted to it. They lust for the tragedy, because if you take that veil of tragedy off of them, if you take that weighted blanket of burden of slavery and all this other stuff, now you're forced to have to deal with yourself and say, why am I not successful? You don't got nobody to blame. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Yeah.
So people don't, they need that.
Yeah,
so all right, that's a bet. You'll figure it out. Paper Heart.
That's a bet, Honcho. Man, give me my wrench back, man.
I'm considering it. Let me find who is not Broderick? DeMarque, you got it right now? I'm taking from DeMarque. I'll put it on. I'll put the thing after the stream.
Yeah, DeMarque got it.
All right, that's a bet. I got you.
All right, that's a bet. All right. Have a good one.
You too. Appreciate the comment. All right, shout out to Mr. J Bell, man. So let me get ready to wind up because it is about that time. And I know. Paper Heart was the movie. You gonna watch that? Probably. I ain't gonna say my dose. I gotta eat food, right? Like I'm nibbling on these sheep. Y'all see me snacking like a fucking little rat and shit. Like so. I actually with Uber Eats. Let's see what they got still. But they probably ain't nothing available. So I don't want to do nothing. I don't know. 9 in the morning if you fuck with the sauce. I stream at 9. I stream at 9 o'clock. I stream at 9 in the morning. I stream at 9 in the evening Central Time. No time might be a different time. I used to bully, but I was laughing at what Michelle said. It was super funny. Um, the thing is, really, does anybody need a woman? Don't get me wrong. Look, and I'm just being honest, right? I'm gonna ask y'all the same question a very good friend of mine asked me. But I was accused of being a misogynist. I was accused of hating women. And my bad, I cut the line. I'm gonna cut it short real quick because if it was jumping to Discord, so I want to talk about something else that wasn't on the street. But I want y'all to think about this, and we can talk about this when we get in Discord. We put the Discord link up, and I'm being honest, and I would love your opinions. I'm not trying to be funny. Oh, I didn't even look at the text. My bad. I cut the whole little thingy thing off. I gotta go. Let me find out. Just send me like a message, like a normal person. Messages via text message and things. Open stuff up. So I was a misogynist. Said that I hate women. I do not hate women. I think women are amazing. And I think they are walking works of art. The normal, natural ones, right? I think all women are beautiful in their own right. I don't care what size or the real skinny one. The real skinny one, I can't fuck with it. Anyway, but I think every woman does have a something beautiful about her, right? I won't say entirely every woman is beautiful from head to toe, but I think that you can find something beautiful about every woman. It's not always got to be something sexual. But y'all come with a lot of fucking defects, a lot of fucking flaws, like a car with a fucking nice body, but the engine's a piece of shit. Right? Like what is it? The Fiat? Fix it again, Tony. You know, like that kind of shit. So I love y'all, right? I think y'all are amazing. I truly do. I would love to love each and every single woman in the world, right? Like the song said. But I cannot because you bitches are crazy. Anyway, but the question that was asked is I said this, I got distracted, didn't even open the shit. The question that was asked to me, that was presented to me is, what do I think that what job do I think that women can do better than men? Right? And just to let y'all know, I'm first in the den. I don't care what anybody else tells y'all. I was first in the Discord. So anybody else who may say that they were, that they beat me there, they did not. I'm finna look up the I think I'm putting the Discord link in the chat. Fuck. I don't think that lines only lines up. But all right. Let's see. The old tragic pussy accident, right? Happens all the time. But jumping to conclude, this is great. I'm loving y'all tonight. Now y'all on the road. But, and it's not me being funny, but like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, again, and people say, it's because of the patriarchy, women ain't had the chances. Women, you know, it's like a country in Africa, like it's all women. They kicked all the men out. They're not doing very good. They live in little grass huts and shit. A lot of titties, though. Lots of titties. All right, so not even saying what, and it's not even what industry there are more women in. Like, what industry are women leading in, right? Like, That's the thing that I'm asking. Like, where, because you have, like, you would say women cook more, right? I think men are the better cooks. Like, in the cooking game, the top chefs are like men, right? Everybody got to show as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that is true, Heidi. That is extremely true. So I want y'all to think about that. Something jump into Discord. I appreciate each one. No, fuck, let me get the thing. Let me just text message out. Ashley, like, shoot, nigga, something. I think Ashley might be one of them fair-skinned children. I gotta get more sleep. I'm planning on doing something that might, well, it's not gonna be smart, but I just gotta do it. I don't even remember that fucking program. Oh, I was thinking about what program was I using to fucking do the phone. Log in and shit. Who is in charge of To Be Tuesday? Oh, I do got messages and shit. Nursing? Are women? I heard male nurses get paid more. And right, aren't male nurses better nurses because I mean they can do everything that the female nurses can do, plus lift patients on their own. This great love don't pay no bills. Oh, well, there you go. Oh man. So that's just my thought about that. They clone Tyrone. Yeah, we can watch whatever. We can pull something up. Let's check it out. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be this sick. Because we talked about having a night where we watch real movies too. But I don't know if I'm gonna watch that many movies with y'all every week. We started letting people. We just started picking shit out. It ain't got to just be two. We just start watching. We just have like a movie watch night, movie Tuesdays. We watch good stuff when Broderick ain't there. When Broderick come, we'll just watch Tubi movies, so he'll never know what happened. I think that's like a good joke. Let me see. Hi, that's the power of white privilege. That's all that is, right? But see, if more black people would get away from American society, Western society, like I said, and lock their kids in cages and beat them, and leave them outside in the barn with the animals, and force them to play piano, they'd be better people, right? At least they'd have a better comprehension and a sense of humor, right? All of them. All of them. What job don't they? License plate. You're just an angry Argentinian woman. And niggas was getting paid after slavery. Niggas started complaining. Niggas started listening to the white liberals after slavery, was fucking up the game. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was eating good in the 50s. Then niggas just go to school and like follow the protocol. Niggas started listening to rap music in the 60s. Niggas, they started fucking up. They started that free love. Niggas started following the pussy. Motherfucking black women started getting all female liberated. They lost the black power. I used to love, man. Look, see, ain't nothing sexy than a motherfucking nicely maintained black power afro. Look, man, I can have all that extra excess weave and all that other that bullshit. Hey, I'm trying to tell you what I know good. Anyway, oh no, did he? But he's not lying. Well, again, you gotta take trash and make it a treasure, right? See, the problem is that niggas did not put the education with the work ethic. Like, look, maybe we might have needed that talented tenth to say, look, we just gonna maintain all the rest of them. Instead, them niggas sold out to the. Anyway, we're going to the Discord. We're gonna have a conversation. I fuck with y'all. Y'all are. I like you guys. I like you guys. You guys are pretty cool. I like you guys. I like hanging with you guys. But anyway, with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. I value y'all. Even the women. Even the women. Y'all may not think so, but I do. I value each other. When I'm speaking on the women, see, y'all be taking it personally. Right? Y'all be taking it personally. Like the men, when I be talking about niggas, there's some niggas being here. Some niggas do some niggatry behaviors I be speaking on that niggas in here do. They don't get mad about it. Some of the niggatry behaviors I speak on in here are shit that I might still do. I don't get mad. I don't get mad at myself. Right? But nah, all bullshit to the side, man. I fuck with y'all. We just talking about life. People make mistakes. People are human. I do it too, right? Like, we're just talking about life. Like, is it like don't take it personal, right? I think when we accept the fact that we're all flawed, we all make mistakes, but we're all trying to improve upon our mistakes, and not trying to say that things that we do are good. You know, if you know what you're doing ain't good, but you just grow. So, FUBU. Yeah. Egypt. All that good shit. The pyramids. All that good shit. Look, I gotta get some food. I can't even look. Hey, Discord. I'm already in that thing. I put the link in there. I fuck with y'all. Black people live in the Discord, ID. How about that? How about them apples? I fuck with y'all. I'm out. It's been my honor, my privilege, but more than anything, it truly has been my pleasure to get to chop it up with y'all this evening, man. I thank y'all for being here. Tomorrow night, we're gonna do this again. And I think we're gonna do some more nigga bash because I got some more. I didn't get to really touch on everything I wanted to get on, so yeah, we're gonna do that. Are you talking about the sauce, sausage fest? Hating ass Heidi.